We appreciate the time that the Honorable Minister and the team that has been here. It shows commitment. So I'll be brief and just to respond to the questions as they are the concept. And then the first one talks about what are the critical technical traits. I mean, how TVET remain relevant and how ready are we to adapt. Maybe just to indicate that we already started in terms of when we are reviewing our qualifications, that they are always reviewed. We try to also integrate some skills. Prof. Peters mentioned about skills there on AR and IR, artificial intelligence and fourth AR. But there is also skills that the high level spoke about the framework on core skills for life and work on the 21st century skills. There are 4 categories on those skills, which are referred to as the first category is having social and emotional skills, where you have the likes of the communications, the collaboration and teamwork, the conflict resolution and negotiation, emotional intelligence. Those are very critical. So we, as we are reviewing as part of the generic skills, the contemporary skills, we make sure that those skills need to be part and parcel of the technical, of the qualifications, just to make sure that they complement. The second category talks about cognitive and metacognitive skills. Here is when we talk about the foundational literacies, the analytical and the critical thinking, the creative and innovative, and you mentioned the problem solving and others. The third category talks about basic skills, which Prof has mentioned. Basic skills, the use of basic hardware, the use of basic software, and how to operate safely in an online environment. Then the last one, very important, relating to the green hydrogen and other, talks about the basic skills for green jobs. And we are talking about green hydrogen, oil and gas here. So the aspect of environmental awareness, waste reduction and waste management, energy and water efficiency. Those are very critical skills. So therefore, when we are reviewing our qualifications, we make sure that they become part and parcel of the contemporary skills or generic skills that will be required for our graduates to be employable and for them to be relevant in today's world. In addition to that, when it comes to the trainers, the UNESCO has what they call core competence, or they call it a competence framework for teachers, ICT competence framework for teachers. So in today's world, as we are in the digital world, we make sure that all our trainers have to go through that for them to be relevant, to be able to operate in a today's environment. When it comes to in terms of the critical technical skills, I think in Namibia, I know we like to reinvent the wheels. We have seen from the presentation from the Petro Fund and the Minister of Energy, Oil and Gas, they have already highlighted the skills that are relevant there, that are critical. So I think it's just a matter of us getting that and then try to develop skills that are at our level. And in addition to that, there's also a strategy, an HR strategy, the consultant that is currently running, which is trying to help us to identify what are those skills that will be able, that are relevant or critical. And I think once we get that, then we can be able to again address those skills. But however, we need to make sure that we should not be too ambitious when it comes to do some of these skills, because we might end up over supplying. And as it happens already, I always like to give an example of look at the teaching professions. We have overproduced teachers, and that becomes a challenge. So we have to make sure that we do not, as it comes to some of this, we need to make sure that we apply our mind to avoid the oversupply of that. So and when also maybe in terms of the emerging skills, we have 4 new VTCs that are going to be soon be inaugurated. And those ones, even though we had already previously, before this, some of these new skills came, so we need to revisit the occupation that need to be in those skills, in those VTCs. We have one in the Kulene, we have one in the Kavango West, or in Kietmanso, and also the Kakanaka. So we need to make sure that those VTC, the type of qualification that need to be there, must respond to the emerging skills. So I think with that, in the interest of time, let me just end up here. Thank you.